Hey guys, I promise you I did shower today. I was cold, so I grabbed my robe, and this is just how I am today. So, it's just one of those days. I'm very cold. I'm gonna sit in front of the fire because it sounds nice. And this is a plus of sitting in front of the fire. I have a big kitty. Are you tired? See, he's been sleeping all day. My boy. That's you. I'll leave you alone. But yes, that is where we are today. So, I did a thing yesterday. You probably already see it, but I got 2 piercings. Oh no, it's bleeding. I'm gonna have to fix that. Let me fix that because I'm sure that's not pleasant to look at. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, that's perfectly normal. I only got it yesterday, so yeah. It's still been less than 24 hours, so it's fine. It happens. It's to be expected. But yeah, that's what's new. I don't really have too much else going on. I'm still working toward my infant feeding specialist certification. I have to wait for a book to come in, so until that comes in, this is kind of where I'm at. And I'm hoping that my Young Living comes in. Actually, I'm gonna check and see if I got a package today because it should have come. And oh my goodness, he's so cute. It should have come, and I'm very excited for it, so I gotta go check for it. But I got to kiss him because he's so cute. Alright, so let's go see. Ooh, little dude wants attention. Hey baby. Hey Chill Chills. I love you. You're a good boy. See, we just wanted some attention. Are you happy now? Yeah. Okay. Alright, now let's go check. And we're a little blurry. It'll focus, it has to. So let me see. Hopefully it's there. No packages. It's probably in the mailbox. That's a long walk. Our mailbox is all the way at the end of the cul-de-sac. So, it's out there. So, it's probably in, hopefully. It's just way out there. But yeah. Hopefully my oils will be in because I have a Young Living order that's supposed to come in today. And then my book hopefully will be in by the end of the week. Hopefully it'll be sooner. We will see. But I need the book in order to finish my certification exam. We'll see. You are so sleepy. Oh my goodness. He's so happy. And Ella's right there on the couch. And there we go. That's a little bit of Ella. That's pretty much all we've got going on right now. We're looking into flights to go visit my aunt in Arkansas, and I'm very excited. I haven't seen her in person like 10, 11 years. It's been a long time. So I'm gonna go see her hopefully soon. Yeah. It's been so long that I haven't met her husband in person. She hasn't met mine in person. And she has a baby who just turned a year old. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really know any of them anymore. It makes me sad. But we've been talking a lot lately. And we will go visit them. And I'm very excited. I don't know how much of it you guys will be able to see. But we're planning on flying in on a Friday and leaving on a Sunday. But we will see. Hopefully. honestly, this is probably a good time to cut his nails. I've been needing to cut his nails for a while, and I don't cut them until he's like this, because I have access to foot and foot and foot and foot, and he's too tired to try to complain and fight me. Ella is easy to cut. Kylo, not so much. Oh, and he's starting to snore, so never mind. I'll get it later. But yeah, that is what I've been up to. And I know Josiah is super excited. I will let him show you his new toy, I guess, when he comes home. But I think that's about it for now. Yeah. Oh, I have oil holders now. I don't know if I showed you, but I have oil holders for all of my oils now. But yeah. He 3D printed those for me. I'm very excited. And I'm probably gonna have more oils to add to it. And I'm very excited about that as well. But when he comes home, I will let him show you his new toy. But yeah. Until then. Hey.
Hey.
You have a new toy. You want to show them?
Oh, which one? This one?
Yeah. What is it?
A 1967 Mustang in Lego form. Can't wait to build that.
How difficult is it? How many pieces?
1,400. It's the second biggest set ever built. I used to collect a lot of Lego sets. Like I used to have all the Star Wars sets from around 2005 to 2008. I think I used to collect like all of them. Almost have all of them. Still do. They're somewhere in a bin. But I haven't bought a Lego set in like 10 years. So,
yeah.
I'm excited.
And what did you do to get that one?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I had to clean up the room real good in order to get it and build it. So it's been sitting there for a little while. I still need to finish the other project I have. So
It's been sitting there for less than a week. Don't say a while.
Okay, less than a week. But yeah, it's been sitting there. I need more light, honey. There you go.
Oh jeez, you're confusing the camera.
Okay, maybe I should know.
Because I have this light and that light, and I can see really well. You were just, like, blinding the camera.
Oh, okay. White balance is like, oh no!
A little.
Yeah.
The side of your face looked very, very pale and shiny.
But anyway, yeah, I still have the other project I need to finish for the camera, but that one is kind of, I don't know, I kind of lost my steam on that one a little bit because it's kind of long. It's all done, it just needs to be really taken apart and put back together, and I need a solder thing before I do that, so then we can film it afterwards. But that project's almost done. You've probably seen it in the previous vlogs. I hinted at it, well, not really hinted, but showed a piece of it, so.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I love my wife's nose piercings that she just got yesterday.
Yeah, they're well acquainted with them.
Yep.
The first time I turned the camera on, I didn't realize I had blood caked all over my nose.
Oh no.
It's fine. I fixed it. How was work?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was normal. It's getting a little easier because last week was really rough, and this week's getting a little bit easier, but it's still pretty rough. So a lot of tasks and a lot of stuff I have to get done.
Yeah.
In a day. I learned that splitting the day in half, where you do one thing, because I'm in research, so everything's different. So like the first half of the day is like one type of project, and the second half is a second type of project. So it makes things a lot easier for me to get a hang of it. So then trying to run around to all the different things.
Yeah.
So
Having fun.
yes.
I told them that we were probably going to see my aunt in Arkansas. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. I haven't been to Arkansas.
You haven't been to Arkansas, but you also have never met my aunt, and I haven't
Mhm.
met her husband or her child
That's true.
because it's been so long.
Yep. I know it's been a while.
Are
Only
you-
seen them on video chat.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very excited too.
Yeah. You had fun researching all the different plane stuff?
I don't particularly enjoy researching flight information, but I'll take it.
Yeah, because we can't really drive there due to I need to work and have more time for vacation time for our honeymoon and stuff.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't drive all the way from
Yeah.
Arkansas.
And I don't quite trust the Highlander on that just yet. I trust it for like a 2-hour trip there and
I trust it
somewhere
to
and
get me
back.
to Ohio.
Yeah, I would trust to get there. It's just still like a little quirky for me. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that car. Because she still has the weird squeaking of the belt when cold. And I know it's the timing belt, so...
You're trying to figure out if you have to replace the belt again.
Yeah, and it's been a year since the last time, or 2 years. Well, it seems in the repair logs it's been like a year or two since the last time I repaired it, replaced it, and that shouldn't be going by now. So it's really strange why it's squeaking.
But we also ran into another first gen Highlander that
And it
had
was-
the same thing.
and it
I
was
think
squeaking.
it's just a squeaky part.
I think what I read online, I think it's the aftermarket belts tend to squeak when they're cold. But the problem is there's like 5 things it could be. It could be just the belt. It could be the water pump, or it could be the one of the rollers, one of the bearings that the belt goes. Because the only problem I think the second gen, so the first gen has a timing belt, but the rest of the gens I believe have timing chains instead, which are better. But yeah, so I gotta figure that out. Like I don't quite trust it. But by the way, another thing I figured out, it's amazing because that car, she was probably getting like 10 miles per gallon, 15 miles per gallon. Like,
Can you take the
in
camera?
city.
My hand's cramping.
Sure. And super zoomed. No, that zoomed it more. Okay. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's a lot better. So yeah. I want back lighting. No, front lighting. But I'm trying to remember what type of lighting is the best lighting. But anyway.
You were fine where
So-
you were standing.
No, it was a little dark when I actually had the camera.
Oh, it might have just been because the camera was in the light. It was picking it up.
Yeah, so with the Highlander, I figured out something really cool. I did some research into fuel additives to clear out your engine. So I got a fuel additive for the car and put it into the tank. And holy crap, is it using less gas than ever. I went like 70, usually I went like 70 miles, and before it was like almost a quarter of a tank when I went for 70, and it's like, well, probably more like half a tank when I went for 70 miles. Right now it's like a quarter of a tank, so it's insane. So it's a lot better than it was. So the stuff that I got was like to kind of clear out the carbon buildup in your engine, and to clear out like the what's it called? I just got home from work, so I'm still trying to rack my brain.
You're recouping.
I'm recouping, so.
I literally didn't give him any notice. I just turned the camera on.
Yeah.
Asking questions.
Yeah, I have trouble when I get home from work because I like I said, I work from a facility where like a lot of people have PhDs and stuff, so it's a lot of like high technical talk, so I tend to lose my ability to talk clearly when I get home. Yeah, the fuel injectors was what I was saying. The fuel injectors, it cleans out the fuel injectors. It will clean out a lot of other systems and get the gunk right out of it. I gotta remember what the brand was called, but I know it's not Seafoam. Don't get Seafoam. Seafoam is only good for like two-stroke engines, so like your Weed Whacker, And some lawnmowers, not all, lawnmowers are now becoming 4-stroke because your car is 4-stroke. So really, for Seafoam's good for small engines because it has oil in it. And then this stuff I got has a type of like, has alcohol and another thing in it to try to clear out that carbon with buildup, because your gas has ethanol in it, except for you get the highest octane gas does not have ethanol, but usually the gas you get has ethanol, and over time that will gunk up your engine a little bit. It'll still run, it'll use more fuel than it probably should. So I put that in, worked wonders. I would only recommend that with high mileage vehicles that you haven't really done that with. So like something that's like our vehicles, all of our vehicles are like around 150,000 miles or higher. Yeah, the least one we have is 150,000 miles, and the Highlander was 180, like 83,000 miles.
Like 111 something, 112 something, is it not?
No, it's 154, I believe.
Okay.
In my Suzuki. So I need to do that to my Suzuki. But I would say one more thing on this topic. I know I'm talking your ears off, but one more thing on this topic is the just make sure to read the capacity of your tank. Like, search online, go online to your car, and you be like, how big is my tank in my car? And
your gas tank.
Yeah, your gas tank.
Be a little more specific.
Yeah. And so the Highlander, it was like 19 gallons. And that fuel additive is really good for 18 to 21 gallons for the whole bottle. And so I just put the whole bottle in. My Suzuki is not, it's 15, and it's not 15, it's 12 gallons in my Suzuki, so I had to pour maybe like half, a little bit more than half of the bottle. So you just keep that in mind, so, with the full tank, that is. When you gotta fill up the car, and then put the bottle in. But that's pretty much it. I think that's really cool, so definitely at home, if you have a high mileage car, try to do that and see what happens. I mean, if your car was already kind of like, you already did it additive, you probably don't need to, but the one I got was like $7, so it wasn't too bad. So let me see if I can go get it, so I'll give you back to my wife. So I can get the right brand for you.
Yeah. I know I'm a bit backlit here. I'll twist. I just don't want to run over Ella because she's like in the middle of the floor. Yeah, she waltzes, but you know. Yeah, I don't really have much going on. I kind of filled you in on what it is that was going on, so I guess we'll just wait for Josiah.
I got the bottle.
You got the bottle?
Yep. So it's this stuff. They always like really fun names for car stuff, but but yeah, it's this one right here. So the tune-up kit, or the tune-up. Yeah, the multi-system tune-up works great. So it's like 1 pint, and it's good at clearing the carbon buildup, and it's not like Seafoam, where I believe with Seafoam it'll make your exhaust go crazy, like it'll spew out white smoke because it's oil. But with this stuff, it's like a type of I don't know. I'm lost. Like I said, I would know. I know chemical stuff because I work with chemicals, but I just right now I'm having trouble just pronouncing stuff. So
basically, it'll ungunk your engine so you get more mileage out of your gas tank.
Yep, definitely. So just a little helpful tip.
Can you tell them the stats on the Highlander before and after? Like how much mileage we'd get per tank?
I didn't calculate it. It was more of a feel. Yeah, like I said, that's what I said already, was that the mall trip, or the trip I usually go to the mall, which is around, I mean, we went to the mall like 3 times that day after I put it in, and it was like, the tank was only like 1/4 down, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot different. Before that would have been like half the tank. So I'm just like, yeah, I think this car has been running high fuel for a while, so I think this stuff works really well. I'll let you guys know probably later on how the other cars handle it, especially with your Mini Cooper. I'm probably going to eventually put it in your Mini Cooper.
I'd like you to do the research to make sure that's safe for the Mini.
It should be. I already did the research on that. Okay. It's a step below if you had a mechanic flush out your fuel system. when it comes to cleaning just your fuel system. So it's a step below, but it's still great. So yeah, it's a great idea. I don't know why it wants to focus on my thing back there.
It wants to focus on everything that isn't you, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Because at one point I was recording a video making the wedding centerpieces, and it was trying to focus on the face of the poster that we had on the wall behind me. So it wasn't focusing in on me that entire time, and I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
It was annoying.
So yeah, I started to organize all the bins for that Lego set, by the way. I'll show you guys. Because there we go. So yeah, I put a lot of my project stuff into these bins. So I have like my computer, like repair stuff. So like I have like way too many hobbies. And then I got like my car repair stuff, my car cleaning stuff, a sewing machine, some other cleaning supplies. I got a tripod, the new tripod, which is nice. I can't wait to use that. It should allow me to do more over-the-top type recordings, which is nice, and just normal recordings. So, and a lot of old camera stuff. Then I got my other little project I've been doing on the side. I gotta show you all. I have like a lot of little projects lately, but is the Mandalorian blaster and cute little Kylo kitty. It's almost done. I don't know if it's, I think the light's very blue here for some odd reason. Yeah, the white balance is not having a fun time. But the Mandalorian blaster, so I've been working on it. It's still not finished. I'm almost done painting the rod for it. But other than that, it's pretty much done. So it looks really nice. Because I'm testing my ability to paint and make a design for when I do the my armor. So that's going to be really cool. And we got a little guy in the cage. Hey, little guy in the cage. Are you being a happy little guy in the cage?
Alright.
Hey.
So now that we've kind of given you the rundown on what we've been up to, there's not much has changed since the last vlog. So we're gonna go ahead and look at flight information, and hopefully we will be able to book one.
Yep.
And that's really all we have for you guys. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.